Hey everyone, my name is Ashley Madro and I'm here today at the start of my new web series. So my web series, or channel, what we're going to call it, is Adventures with Ashley. And possibly we're going to do audacious because I really like to be a little bit bold and a little bit out there with my ideas. So Audacious Adventures with Ashley. And what this is about is I am going to be going on a different series of events that are happening in my life or things that I would like to do and comment on them and then show you a video about what they are. So my first one is a great friend of mine. His name is Parker Bradford. He is an avid cooker and he likes to do it on a budget since we are still in college. And so for his series that I'm doing, it's going to be called Cooking with Parker, and I'm going to show you that clip a little bit later on. Give me about like 30 more seconds. So I'm going to be doing 9 segments with Parker for this series of Cooking with Parker, and then after this class I'm probably going to continue on doing that. I have a couple more ideas, something to do with the environment, taste testing of different types of things, like possibly different types of foods, even Starbucks drink testing. So I'm just going to continue this on and on and on. And that's the hope, that's the joy. So a little bit about me. I'm a college student. I go to Columbia College Chicago. I am a TV student, which is why I got a little bit involved in doing work for the web and for a little bit of YouTube. So we're going to see how this works out. Hopefully it's a positive one. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Cooking with Parker and I'll comment on it afterwards. And you guys let me know what you think. So we'll see you in about roughly however long it takes Parker to cook his awesome meatloaf.
Yes. I'm Parker, and this is our first episode of Cooking with Parker. I'm going to teach you guys how to make meals on a college student budget. Today I'm making meatloaf. Super simple, easy to do. I'm going to do it in mini loaves, so you can just throw them in the freezer, thaw one out, and that's one meal. Easy to go. So here's what you'll need for the meatloaf. 1.5 pounds of ground beef, 1 cup of tomato juice, 3/4 cup of Quaker oats, 1 egg, 1/4 cup of chopped onion, a tablespoon of salt, and 1/4 tablespoon of black pepper. For the tomato juice, what I always do is get these 5.5 fluid ounce cans of V8. It works perfectly, but that's a little bit under a cup. So what I usually do is just do 1 full can and then do the rest with just ketchup. Makes the end product taste exactly the same, but a little bit better consistency actually. So it's super easy, just literally throw everything into a giant mixing bowl. Always get rid of that outer skin on the onion. I'm using a yellow onion, by the way. I just personally find the flavor is better than using a sweet onion or any other form of onion. And you can chop the onion as finely or as coarsely as you want. Really, it's all personal preference. I've found that finer works better though, just because you'll mix it all in with the other ingredients and it'll make your final product less chunky. Especially with the mini loaves, you don't want any huge chunks in there. Final step is to mix everything together, and the best way to do that is just get down dirty, get in there. Really make sure that you get the egg yolk broken up and dispersed evenly. It's really the meat and the oats that bind everything else together. Alright, well, there is our meatloaf mixture. Now the oven is set to 350 degrees. I'm going to get my mini meatloaf pan. Grab our pan. This says it's a non-stick pan. Pan it anyways. There's nothing worse than trying to dig mini meatloafs out of here if they get stuck. Better safe than sorry. So just give each one a nice coating on the inside. Now just divvy it up. Again, best thing is your hands. And actually, for my pan, your pans might be different sizes, but for my pan, one handful is just about the perfect size for one mini loaf. And it's tough to get them all the exact same size, but as long as you don't have one really small one, you'll be fine. Just because if you have one small one and a couple big ones, your cook time on them is going to be different. So those all look pretty good. Just throw it in the oven and wait.
Hey, I'm Zen Craigmile, and I'm going to teach you how to make ketchup. So, what you're going to want to do is get a red plate. Generally speaking, a red plate is the best kind of plate to have just because ketchup's red too. So after that, you're going to want to grab the key ingredient, ketchup. Now, the key is to put the ketchup, like make sure it's already at the tip where you're going to be putting like the nozzle, you know, so like you have to make sure that the ketchup is able to come out. So then, you're just going to put the ketchup on the plate. And sometimes you're going to have to get a little bit, there you go, hit the back, because sometimes it doesn't come out really easy. Awesome. And there you have ketchup.
Alright, so it's now been 15 minutes, and they are a fantastic golden brown. I'm just going to quickly add a layer of ketchup to the top. With that, go back in for about 10 to 15 more. So everything I used for this meal is relatively inexpensive. Everything I got at our local Jewel-Osco. The V8, the 6 cans of V8 juice were $3. The meat ranged from $4.80 to $5.50, anywhere in there, depending on when you get it. It is a little bit more expensive than things like chicken and turkey, but personally I think it's worth it. The onion was $1. The giant thing of oats was $5.50, and the ketchup was $2.50. I mean, the things like oats and ketchup, it's just an investment. They're a little bit pricier, but now I have them so I can make this same meatloaf, who even knows, many more times. So all in all, I spent $18 to make this, and I've done enough to make it much, much more. Beautiful. And now I have enough meals for 8 days. If I eat nothing but meatloaf. And that's Mini Meatloafs.
Welcome back, guys. What did you think? I really would like to know. So put your comments below. Subscribe. We're going to put out videos every Monday/Tuesday. That's the goal. 9 episodes with Parker. So let me know what you think. Do you want me to continue this series, or would you like to see something else? I would really like to know. Let me know what you think of the idea as well. Give me some suggestions on what you would like to have Parker make. So, yeah, see you guys next week.